Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my Surah-by-Surah series. This is now part 83. Surah Al-Muṭaffifīn, those who give less. So my dear brothers and sisters, have you ever noticed how some people want full value when they buy something but suddenly become very flexible when they're the ones selling it? If they're buying, they want exact weight, exact measure, and perfect service. But if they're selling, suddenly the scale gets a little lighter. So this surah addresses this exact behavior, dishonesty in dealings, and shows that cheating people is not just a social crime, it is a spiritual crime. So this surah is a Meccan surah, it's with 36 verses. It focuses on honesty, accountability, and the reality that every deed is recorded. The surah warns against fraud and deception while also giving hope to the righteous. Warning to those who cheat, covered in verses 1 through 6, Allah begins with a strong warning. Woe to those who give less in measure. These are people who demand full measure when receiving but cheat when giving. So the lesson we can learn from this is Islam emphasizes justice even in the smallest transactions. So in today's reflection, this isn't just about scales and markets. It applies to every area of life. Business deals, work hours, taxes, promises, even relationships. Taking advantage of others while expecting fairness for yourself is hypocrisy. So Allah reminds them that they will be resurrected on a great day in the day of judgment. The record of the wicked is covered in verses 7 through 17. Allah explains that the deeds of the corrupt are recorded in a book called Sijin. This record contains the actions of those who deny the day of judgment and mock the message of Allah. These people dismiss the Quran as myth of the past. So the lesson we can learn from this is arrogance blinds people from truth, and the surah also tells us why their hearts became hardened, and their sins covered their hearts. Repeated sin darkens the heart until the truth becomes difficult to recognize. So the faith of the righteous is covered in 18 through the 28. In contrast, the righteous have their deeds recorded, and illajin, it's Ilain, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So a place of honor, they will enjoy paradise, reclining comfortably and drinking from pure sealed nectar. Allah describes their faces shining with joy, and the small acts of honesty today lead to eternal reward tomorrow. Reversal of mockery, covered in verses 29 to 36. During life, the disbelievers mocked the believers. They laughed at their faith and righteousness. But on the day of judgment, the situation will reverse. Believers will look upon their former mockers from the comfort of paradise. So temporary humiliation for faith leads to permanent honor. So lessons we can learn from this is this surah honestly is essential in Islam. Every action is recorded. Sin can darken the heart. Righteousness leads to honor. Mockery of faith will not last forever. So here's my dawah to my non-Muslims. Watch my videos. This surah shows how Islam ties morality directly to belief and accountability. When people know they will answer to their creator, and honesty becomes a duty rather than just a social expectation. To the Muslims, integrity is worship, even in business and everyday interactions, and fairness reflects your faith. So in my closing reflection, this surah reminds us that the smallest dishonor act is not small in the sight of Allah. A gram of cheating today could weigh heavily tomorrow, but a gram of honesty could become mountains of reward. So weigh your actions carefully, because one day they will be weighed for you.